What is psychology? Have you ever wondered why you dream of dinosaurs in leotards? Or why you sometimes say things you wish you hadn't? What about those moments when something just pops out of your mouth before you even realize it? These are just a few examples of the incredible, complex workings of your mind. Your brain, that mysterious and elusive powerhouse, is constantly churning, making life as we know it possible. It drives the actions you're proud of, and even those habits you wish you could change. Apart from other human minds, your mind is the most intricate piece of the universe that we currently understand. The rules governing it are complex and, at times, seem beyond our grasp. But that doesn't stop us from trying to understand it. So, what exactly is psychology? The word comes from the Latin term meaning study of the soul. While the definition of psychology has evolved over the years, today we can confidently call it the science of behavior and mental processes. It's a field that has intrigued humans for centuries, even though the formal study of psychology didn't begin until much later. A journey through early psychological thought. Long before psychology was formally recognized as a science, humans were deeply curious about the workings of their minds. Aristotle, one of the early thinkers, mistakenly believed the heart was the seat of consciousness, not the brain, but at least he was asking the right questions. 2,000 years ago, Chinese rulers conducted the world's first psychological exams, testing public officials for personality and intelligence. In the late 800s, Persian physician Muhammad ibn Zakaria al-Razi's, known as Razi's, was among the first to describe mental illness and treat patients in an early version of a psychiatric ward in Baghdad. These early thinkers paved the way for the complex field of psychology that we know today, a field dedicated to answering some of the most profound questions about human nature. Why do people commit horrific acts like genocide? Do we have free will, or are we merely products of our environment and biology? What is mental illness, and how can we treat it? And perhaps the biggest question of all, what is consciousness? Exploring the depths of psychology. Over the next few months, we'll be diving into these questions and more. We'll explore how our brains function, what happens when they don't, how they can be healed, and why we behave the way we do, even when we don't want to. We'll also delve into what it means to be thinking, feeling, and alive. When most people hear the word psychology, they might picture a therapist with glasses, perhaps smoking a cigar, as a patient reclines on a couch, pouring out their thoughts. Admit it, you're probably picturing Freud right now. Sigmund Freud is one of the most influential and controversial figures in psychology. His theories shaped our understanding of childhood, personality, dreams, and sexuality. Love him or hate him, Freud's impact on psychology is undeniable, but the field has grown far beyond his ideas. The diverse world of psychology. Psychology is one of the most diverse sciences, with a range of questions, methods, and schools of thought. Around Freud's time, structuralism, functionalism, and psychoanalysis were major schools of thought. For example, Wilhelm Wundt and Edward Bradford Titchener tried to break down the structures of consciousness, while William James focused on the function of behavior. Freud, on the other hand, developed psychoanalysis, proposing that our personalities are shaped by unconscious motives. His ideas were groundbreaking at the time, suggesting that our minds are driven by forces we're not even aware of. But psychology didn't stop with Freud. As we moved into the 20th century, behaviorism, led by figures like Ivan Pavlov, John B. Watson, and B.F. Skinner, shifted the focus to observable behavior. Later, schools of thought like humanistic psychology, cognitive science, and neuroscience brought new perspectives to the study of the mind. The integrative nature of psychology. Today, psychology is a blend of various disciplines. It's an integrative science that explores both behavior and mental processes. It recognizes the importance of observing and recording behavior while also considering our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Harvard astronomer Owen Gingerich once said that the human brain is the most complex physical object known to us in the entire cosmos. And guess what? We all have one of these incredible brains right here in our heads. We're thrilled to embark on this journey into the world of psychology with you. Over the coming months, we'll delve into how psychology impacts our lives, our minds, and our hearts, deepening our understanding of each other and ourselves. Thanks for joining us for this first lesson in Crash Course Psychology. We can't wait to explore this fascinating field together.